No, I do not want to go to my safe house. Alright. Hey everybody, it is another installment of Slack Wednesday. I am your host James Brown, and joining me this week, like every other week so far, is Jamie Smith.
You say it like it's a bad thing.
It isn't a bad thing, I just wish I knew more people.
But yeah, Jamie here, so let's do this.
Alright, so this week, as you all know by now, if you watch enough of these, is Slack Wednesday. We play a game, we come up with a topic of conversation kind of around that game, and then we just hash it out for 20 to 30 minutes, even though we spend about 3 hours recording. That's the magic of editing.
Yeah, but now everyone's going to know. Everyone will know our secrets.
We've ruined it.
You've ruined it. You're off the team. Slack Wednesdays is my thing. I'm taking this.
Oh, there's me.
Okay.
So
You have a badass mask.
I know, it's pretty good. You can build your own mask in this.
That'd be cool.
Alright, but getting back on schedule. So it's Slack Wednesday. This week we are playing Payday 2, a fantastic first-person shooter from Starbreeze Entertainment, I want to say. I'm going to have to
I don't know
if that's wrong. It's published by 505 Games.
We know that because we just said that we don't know who they are.
Just realised I could start by that.
Okay.
Our topic of conversation this week is an awesome one.
What would you do if you were the richest motherfucker in town?
Yeah. Okay, so like the rule was, we said, how about 2 billion? I think.
Okay.
2 billion in cash. Or whatever.
Why two and not just the standard one?
I don't know, because two...
Two's twice as much as one.
Two's twice the fun, isn't it?
Well, you could say 10 billion then.
Alright, well...
Okay.
Unlimited.
I'm saying, no, 57.2 billion.
57.2, so
Because
that'll
that'll
over $1 billion a week.
that'll get you some stuff.
That will indeed get me some stuff.
Imagine how many One Piece suites you could buy with that.
How many One Piece weeks could you buy?
Whatever 57.2 billion times by 100 is. A lot.
That is a lot.
I don't think you could
That isn't...
even like hold that quantity. But anyway, if anyone's gonna ever do that, then fair play to you. But that's not what I'm gonna be spending my millions on, my billions on. Well, first of all, what is this heist that you're doing?
So I'm robbing a jewelry store.
Standard. Is this is it? Well, you messed that up, James.
I don't know how to
This
tell people to get on the
This has
plot.
clearly gone tits up, hasn't it? You've already killed someone and you don't have any jewelry.
How was it? How much was it? 57.2 billion.
57.2
And is
billion.
Is that for the rest of our lives, or do we get that every single year? Like we own some mega corporations or something. We just
Okay.
rich mofos.
Yeah, you're pretty much set for life. You won't. You just get that every year. Maybe not that exact sum every year, but you get that kind of richness.
Okay.
So we're talking bigger than Richard Branson. Branson or Branson?
He's rich, but he's not that rich.
We're talking richer than the Pope.
Pope's also not that rich.
We're talking richer than Alan Sugar.
He's not that rich. Like, the guys that own Man City, they're rich.
We're talking about some Arabs that own some oil somewhere.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So, yeah, you can say Arab. So yeah, we're super rich. We got loads of money.
Well, there you go. First thing, if I'm rich, I'm going to be called Shake Smith, right?
Shake Smith.
Because then people know you got some serious money. Actually, if I was rich, I can be called Shake, and then my last name could be your money maker.
Shake your money. How come no one has?
Yeah, no one. How's no one done that? I know that we've spoken about this before with Matt and Eddie, the other guys from Late Game. Well, first of all, we had this idea that we'd have an amazing house and like swimming pool, a room for each of us, and have a massive games room, afford all like the nicest, I don't know, like gaming setups, all the latest consoles and best PC you could get and stuff like that.
A good PC would be good. I want to buy a good PC.
Yeah.
I want to buy that like $6,000 gaming rig. That'd be amazing. It'd be such a... Well, I suppose if we're billionaires, it wouldn't be a waste of money. It would just be like a drop in the ocean.
Yeah.
They've got that, mate.
You could buy them and just throw them at peasants out of your house. Peasant, here you go.
The thing with that, like £6 PC, is the next year it's going to be out of date anyway. Like, grossly out of date.
Oh yeah, but that doesn't mean it'd be rubbish. Because
Because
I've always wanted a giraffe.
you've always wanted a giraffe.
I've always wanted a giraffe.
You're in the process of buying a duck as well, so you have a strange taste in animals.
But I would. That's what I'd buy. And
Would you build your own private zoo? So it'd be like it would just take loads and loads of space. So you could have like a really big one.
I'd build the Jamie Smith Zoo of Giraffes, nothing else.
Just giraffes.
And they'd all be wearing different clothes.
Would it be like Monkey World where they got loads of monkeys?
It would.
Even though there's only one kind of giraffe.
Oh yeah, but then it would be an experience where you get to know each of the giraffes personally. You get to know their personalities and stuff like that. And it would be a bonding experience more than a zoo, James. That's what I'm selling to the world. Because if you got to think about it this way, right? 57 billion, right?
Okay.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But you might as well use that we were talking about this earlier, to make a business venture, right?
Mm.
So there you go. My gift back to the world.
It's the Jamie Smith. What was it called?
So yeah, I want to steer away from zoo. That's a derogatory term, right?
Okay.
The sanctuary. That's it. The sanctuary of giraffes. The giraffe sanctuary.
A lot of people, when they've got loads of money, one of their aspirations is to get really nice vehicles.
Yeah.
Now, are you going to be one of those people? Are you going to say, you know what, I want to buy something fucking amazing, some kind of car or some shit?
Now, I say this when I'm a poor man, but I've never really been one for cars, so it wouldn't really bother me. But I know if I'm rich, I'm just going to be like, what the fuck, I'm rich, I'll just buy this. I'll buy 10 of these, I don't care. But so I probably would. Would
you get a fleet of cars then?
Probably not because I'd want them, just because might as well.
Yeah.
I like the look of that. I'll get that.
I think going back to the vehicles, have to buy a helicopter.
That would be pretty cool. None of us know how to drive a helicopter.
No, you could buy a pilot.
Can I buy Frank Lapidus?
Yeah, it's like, you hire the actor who plays Frank Lapidus.
Train him.
Yeah, pay for his helicopter school.
Oh my god!
And they just rename him Frank. So I will give you. Because like at some point in that life, like if you're getting a shitload of money every year, we could pay people to do whatever we wanted. I'd pay him, say that you never have to act again.
Yeah.
I will pay you straight up. I don't know.
I want you to become a pilot.
How much do you reckon it would cost to convince him to say, I want you to become Frank Lapidus, learn how to fly helicopters, and then I want you to be my personal helicopter pilot.
And I want you to moan about Hurley constantly.
Yeah.
Well, we're telling someone to like sacrifice pretty much their whole life to us just to become a different character and change their ways.
Not even to like become a different character, to become a character.
That if it was me, that would take millions because I'm sacrificing a lot for someone I don't even know. So that could be a pretty big chunk. But if we can pull it off, how amazing would that be?
Yeah, I reckon he's not Brad Pitt level actor. So I reckon.
Don't you say that about Frank?
But I reckon a few 100 million.
Yeah,
every year.
Yep, I'd go for that. If we all chip in, it's only like I don't know 50 million each a year.
Absolutely.
That's nothing. That's like 1% of. Is that 1% or 0.1% of what we own?
Math is not
maybe even 1,000th of what I don't know of what we own.
And yeah,
but we could do that.
Frank Lapidus, personal helicopter pilot.
Penis enlargement. Have the biggest fucking dick this side of Jersey.
Would you go for like mental plastic surgery?
Mental.
Yeah, like you just have everything in your body replaced with better stuff. Like all your organs get updated once a year. Oh,
That'd be
10 years.
That'd be a horrible surgery to
Like,
go through.
You do the what's it film? The Island, I think it is, where they're all clones, and basically rich people
Have I seen that?
created these clones, and if they ever get sick or something, they just kill one of the clones and take their organs. I'd have that.
But
Then I'd eat
you
the
just
shit out of shit, and then I'd get like that, like taking all the fat away.
a liposuction.
Yeah.
But you'd have to go all your time we've spent in surgery.
Well, do it once every like 5 years. You just go, alright guys, I'm disappearing for a few weeks.
This is surgery season.
Yeah.
Okay, well you can afford it at least, so why not?
It doesn't have to be a good idea. It's just an idea. That's what you do when you're rich. No such thing as a bad idea.
Well, I had this idea, but now I kind of regret it.
Alright, man, I'd hire. This was my stupid idea. I have to change it now because it's not realistic enough.
You got to destroy. Is that 50,000?
Yeah.
And you're smashing wine bottles.
I don't know. They're probably worth $10 a piece.
That's going to take like 5,000 of them. I don't think you should do this
Just gotta
plan.
keep destroying stuff.
How do you know when you've destroyed it all?
He'll tell you.
Yeah.
But
Damn.
this is my idea.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of fried chicken. You know me, Jamie. How much do I love my fried chicken?
You love it a scary amount.
I love fucking. See, £5.
Was this the thing? Are you going to say the thing that you suggested to me earlier?
I'm gonna have to change it because I know what I really want is physically impossible. Even though I just said I want every 5 years to replace all of my organs. I'd imagine like the scars running up and down my body at this point as well. But no.
That'd be grim.
I'd want to hire the descendants of the Colonel Sanders and have them cook fried chicken for me at least once a week.
At least this wasn't as bad as the thing that you said. Well, first of all, you said I want to resurrect Colonel Sanders.
I want to resurrect Colonel Sanders so you can cook me fried chicken.
But then you also said I want to have. What did you say? Chocobos or something.
Oh yeah, shit.
What was that?
Jamie hasn't played Final Fantasy before. But for those of you who have, you'll know what actually, fuck it. If you've never played Final Fantasy before, then you won't know what a chocobo is. A chocobo is this fucking great big yellow bird that looks somewhat like a chicken.
Like Big Bird in...
And, you know, they're like all friendly and shit, and they go, quack, quack. And then you can race them and gamble and, you know, use them to power steam engines. Hey,
there you
smash
go.
everything.
Go. I bet it was the others, not you. But anyway, chocobos.
Oh my days, I'm getting just shot to shit.
So you'd have a chocobo farm, right?
Yeah, and you know, I like your giraffe sanctuary. I wouldn't keep my private actually, because
I'd let them loose on the world.
I've invested. I've like gone into eugenics or whatever it's called, and created this giant chicken yellow monstrosity.
But just think of all the fried chicken you could make out of it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and that's it. I'd resurrect Colonel Sanders or hire his descendants to kill the chocobos and turn them into huge buckets of fried chicken. Oh, and I've just come up with another one.
What?
I'd have a swimming pool, and so top layer, the water obviously. Then I'd have a glass bottom, and
nice.
Then in between that layer, I'd have a massive pool of sharks. So it looked like you're swimming above sharks.
Yeah, but what happens if the glass broke one day and you
then
got
I
mauled?
don't ever go in the swimming pool ever again. And then we give it to Trimmer and tell them there are no sharks in
Here you go, Trimmer. It's a present for you.
Yeah. Sorry I didn't get you a wedding gift, but now I bought you a house. It's got a really nice swimming pool. Make sure you check it out later.
You might like it. Let's try. Well, this is what I'm going to start off with. Escape is available, by the way.
Yeah, just waiting for these assholes to show up.
And, okay, how am I going to start this?
Yay!
One of the things that this isn't just for this isn't to make money really, but I'd have my own brand of clothing, or like just brand of not just clothing, my whole line of I don't know, bed sheets, cups. They'd be branded as well. I'd have like my own giraffe scarves. They'd be branded. But then we could also have our own. Well, we might already have it by this time anyway. But we could have our own late game themed stuff. That would be pretty cool. I think part of being rich for me would be because you would be able to buy some kind of fame out of it. So you'd have like you could do whatever you wanted, and because of that, you would get noticed instantly. And then I could just be walking around and they'd be like, "Oh, you're that guy from Late Game who's got like $57.2 billion." Because I'd deal in dollars, not pounds. It would be dollars. It would be dollars. No, I want all my funds overseas.
You want euros then? Get euros.
No, overseas. It's got to be America. Dollars. No dollars.
If they still have this.
I don't know. Yeah, so I really like to be famous from good things, not bad things. So like, I'd like it to be weird things. That's why the giraffe thing. People would be like, "Hey, you've got that giraffe sanctuary. You remember that guy?"
Yeah.
So I definitely love to have my own like brand of, I don't know, like maybe even phone. I'd make something to rival iPhones. I know how you hate iPhones.
I don't hate them. I just think there are better phones out there.
But I'd make some kind of household name for myself. The Smith.
The Smith.
When you think of the Smith, what kind of product would that be?
Smith and Wesson.
No, you can't have that.
That's a gun.
Just the Smith.
The Smith.
Hey, have you got the Smith?
It has to be like a line of ovenware, I think.
A kettle? Could I pull that off as a kettle?
I think so.
Okay. I'm gonna dedicate $10 billion to making a kettle called the Smith.
A lot of R&D there.
Yep. I'm rich, I can do what I want.
I would create a jet ski the size of a cruise ship.
Right.
Imagine it, just like beastly, and you have to climb into it like a fucking Japanese mech. And like you go in and it goes, jet ski online. And you go, and it goes, and you know, they've got like those spouts of water that come out the back. I don't know why they have those. But it'd be like the size of Niagara Falls. And you just go,
that would be cool. But
steamroll into France.
Going off that though, it would be pretty cool to have like your own personal robot.
Oh,
I know, you know, like in Titanfall, the ones that actually climb into and you can like, they're what's the word, like
they've just rendered Frank the Fetus irrelevant. If you want a giant climbable robot,
no,
how could you do that to Frank?
No, I'd still keep him on. He'd still be getting his wage. He
could like,
as long as he keeps up
around and be like your aerial support.
Yeah, if he keeps up the apps, then he's still hired.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd love one of those. What they get called? Like exoskeleton kind of things.
Yeah. I just call them mechs.
Mechs. I'd love one of those. One that would be able to shoot stuff. Have a minigun on it. Because you can use guns on your own property, can't you?
I don't know about this.
I think you can. And if you can't, then I'm going to
buy my...
Yeah. I'm going to persuade everyone. I could buy the whole... I could rule the country.
I would buy 10 Downing Street.
Can you actually do that?
No. But I'd do it. I'd find out a way. I'd say, look, I don't know if you could do it if you earn $52 billion a year. That doesn't seem like a lot of money.
You said... I don't know. Maybe.
I still say go for unlimited money.
Well, you can't. You've been given a sum.
Alright, I know what I do with my money. Pretty obvious one though. Buy myself into space.
Yes. I think that a lot of...
Climb a giant tree and get there.
What, like Jack and the Beanstalk?
Yeah, pretty much.
I will plant a beanstalk and meet a giant. Like, you can do that anyway. Like, you know how Virgin are doing that trip to space thing?
Spaceflight 1.
If that's what it's called, then yeah.
I think so. It's taking ages to load.
Are you talking about that kind of thing? Or like, build my own spaceship? Because a spaceship would be a lot more than 57
I'd fund NASA and say, look,
bitches.
hire the guy that's had surgery, you know, once every 5 years for the last 25
I'm brand
years.
new, baby. You couldn't change your brain, though.
Challenge accepted.
Well, then you... No, that's a story for a different day.
Yeah. Who would you want to be? Oh, that's a good Let's Play, actually. We should save that.
We'll do that. It would. Like, going back to... Like, when I said I wanted to have my own brand of stuff.
Yeah.
I've also really wanted to open my own sandwich shop.
Your own sandwich?
Yeah, like, you could have... It's like a little, like a really classy, right? But like a little corner shop that just sells sandwiches, like Subway.
Yeah.
But you go in and you have it's like Shakeaway has like all the ingredients there. I know there's some problem with sell by date, but I'm rich, so I can just buy all the products in whenever I want it. But you have like a board full of ingredients, and then people come in and be like, I want this, this, and this, and you pay like, I don't know, £1 per topping.
Yeah.
And that's it. Then you walk out. It's like every sandwich would be different, and then you'd have like pre-made sandwiches. I'd call on the James, call on the brown sugar, call on the shotgun Eddie, call on the Gamma after Matt.
The Gamma.
The Gamma.
You should call it the gamer. Emphasis on J.
Yeah.
What? Sorry, Lou. What?
Damn.
Dang yourself.
But that's what if I had to open my own business, if I was rich, I'd have a little sandwich shop. Do you know what I call it?
What?
Doug's.
Doug's. Why Doug's?
Because a similar idea was talked about in The King of Queens when Doug wants to open up his own sandwich shop.
You watch too much King of Queens. King of Queens is ending now, right?
Yep.
Would you pay for them to record a new season?
I would. I'd pay a lot of money just for them to record like a one-off episode. Like,
Would you guest star in the episode as well?
Yeah, I'd like to do that. I reckon I could be an actor for a day.
Oh yeah, definitely do that. I'd definitely invest in movies, set up my own movie studio, and then set up my own adult movie studio. I'd call it.
I see.
What's HBO stand for? It's home box office.
Yeah.
I call it PBO. Porn box office.
Okay. Well.
Or HBO. Home porn.
Yeah, that could work. Well, would you star in all of the things that they made?
Oh no, my penis isn't nearly big enough.
And
I'm not ashamed to admit that, but you need a big penis for porn. But then again, if I'm having surgery every 5 years, that's not pay for a bigger penis.
You'd have like 10 new penises by then.
I'd be the guy with 10 penises.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And
Octopenis.
It'd fold out of my body and it'd be
like a Swiss Army knife.
Whoa, look at all the cash.
Damn. We'd have more than that, James. We'd have a lot more than that. So just to recap, this is what we would do if we were fucking rich.
Filthy fucking rich.
Well, sorry about that.
Yeah,
start off with buy our own piece of land, private road, 4 mansions. The late game empire begins. In my back garden, I would have the Giraffe sanctuary, and we'd have like a little secret underground bunker that joins up all of our houses, and that would have the best gaming lair you've ever seen in your life in there. That would be a pretty big one for the start.
That'd be good.
Then we talked about, I don't know, your own vehicles, hiring Frank Lapidus, or paying for the actor to become Frank Lapidus and be able to drive helicopters.
Be a very good thing.
That would be good. And then, like the classic, just get nice cars and don't really need them, but why not? You're rich.
Do whatever you want.
Then James was going on about buying an army, his own private militia.
Oh yeah.
Still a bit of a dodgy one, but
Sad.
but see how that goes. What else?
I don't know. Chocobo.
Yep, you'd
Chocobo breeding, and then kill them and have them turned into giant buckets of fried chicken.
Resurrect Colonel Sanders, which would be pretty cool. I'd like to see him again.
Then the swimming pool with the layer of sharks in it.
Yeah.
Or aquarium.
Yeah, my house would have a lot of secrets.
Except for Matt's house, which would have sharks. Or and piranhas.
We'd have like...
And retractable glass. So
yeah, you could have...
The water would go...
You could have like sharks in the ceiling, and then like you have a button that just like collapses the ceiling and like just pours sharks into his house.
Oh yeah, it's like a and then the ladders from the swimming pool would go straight up, and you'd be like, no! And you'd like the Sims trapped in there forever.
But if Matt's listening to this, of course we're just joking.
Yeah, of course.
But not what? We also talked about we
Anyway.
also talked about having like our own robots, like exoskeletons. So you said
Mhm.
mechs or whatever.
Yeah.
So that'd be pretty cool.
Oh, don't forget about my giant cruise liner-sized
jet ski. That would be cool. That sounds very
It
Japanese.
would have like the controls of a jet ski, like a small one or regular sized one. Except
Yeah.
it was just like massive.
That'd be
Pizza.
cool. And then you wanted to go into space.
Yeah.
You,
And then when I died, I wanted my remains to be shot into space.
which would be cool. We said about engraving our late game logo into the moon.
Yeah, that would be good.
I'd love that. That'd be awesome. And you also said about replacing your organs every 5 years.
I really like that idea. There's an idea I want to go ahead with.
If you can put up with the surgery, then go ahead.
And then I'd start my own film empire that consists
Yep.
of normal films and adult films. And then I'd have crotch enhancements, so I'd have 10 penises. Don't ask me how that's going to work, but it will.
And I would be immortalised into a video game, preferably World of Warcraft, because I'm a nerd like that, and
Fair enough.
that would be friggin' cool.
Fair enough.
And I would also pay any sum of money to have the King of Queens brought back for at least one episode.
Christ.
And I think that's like my top list of stuff I do for
Yeah,
this
I can't think
billionaire.
of much other stuff I'd want to do.
Oh, and starting our own brand of stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So,
Your-
and
what was it?
a kettle, the smith, the kettle.
And I'm going to go with deodorant. Smell like James Brown.
Okay.
Odor Brown.
That that sounds so wrong.
Alright.
It sounds like you smell like you got the shits.
And on that high note, this has been Late Game.
Thanks
Slack
for
Wednesday.
listening.
We've been playing Payday 2. Check it out. And be sure to check us out. Subscribe to us on YouTube. And follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
And if you've got any suggestions of what you would do if you were rich, then leave them in the comments below.
And suggest games and topics for next time as well.
Yeah, boy.
Alright. What do we close it out? What do we say? What's our motto?
This has been Late Game. Good night.
Oh, God. Alright, stop recording.
No, wait. We need. You need
No,
to.
fuck it. I'm going to edit it out like that. It's going to be something stupid.
Okay. So I'm really hoping this is all captured.